Hello and welcome again. Previously we have made this interface and we could add something here. I think I have tested for something 2 or 3 things so that I have added more things here. Here we have 5 lists. Previously we have created I think 2. I have made 2 3 tests more and here are 5 lists. There are name, quantity, rate, cost. Same thing we have add the treeview, same cost, quantity, rate, and item. Now we are going to extract all the data and insert in each row. For this, we have to do something. I will make a function to update data. Let's make before this after generate bill. When the bill should be generated or on if the form is started, we should extract that data for now. For that, I will make a function called update bill view, that is treeview. Here I will make a records that already contained by this view to bills view. I think this is the right thing we need. Yes, this is same thing here. We got without that we should get all the children. Now first of all we have to erase that element, all the elements in records, means the every child, if it contain every child in any child or any rows in this tree view, then we have to remove first which tv dot delete. You can append that at the last, but it is good to delete that data previously and again you can make this. Let's take this connection variable again. Now here I will add same thing, but as here everything is here, I don't need anything to do. Here this is bill. Now I have data. Let's before we get something, we have made for row in data every time previously or anytime we have made these things, but what we get from that data, what is this data, how, what is the format of this data, we have not shown even up to this. Before we have done 4 or 5 videos or more videos for this. Let's print only data. Let's close the connection. Let's call this function to the main function. I'll call simply before login so that we could find that. Let's run this. You should get that. Minimize that. We don't need that. Here you can see this is the list. Inside list, this is I think this is dictionary. If you don't use this keyword dictionary, where this is not our thing. If I don't use this dictionary here, then what I will get? Now before it was I use dictionary, so it is dictionary. Now it is tuple of tuple. Before it was a list of dictionaries, but now it is tuple of tuple. This is tuple and this is again a tuple. This is tuples of tuples, and here these values are given here, and we can access these values. Means there are every list in this. Means we can find a row, means this is one row, two row, three rows, something like this. Now but I will use dictionary here. Now I don't need this data. For row same in as previous in data. I should name this as Bill Steve. I should insert every row in the treeview. For this we have already done in treeviews basic pv.insert. I have to insert data. Here I will append space, means we have no data at the first, and I have to append at the end of that, means so I have I have to append at the end, so I have deleted all data so that no previous data could be inserted. Now let's see if before you could be confused that I will not delete that data first. Now first of all we have to get text for the main item. This is row and this may be name, and we have to give value, and I will show this what this text and values are later. But now I will simply give row that I think this is what I have. I should know that rows. Where are these rows? Rate, quantity and cost. Where is the rows dot? I think this is rate, comma row dot. This should be quantity, and row dot. This should be cost. I think quantity, rate, cost. I have. Now I will show you that what this text and these things. Let's create. I don't need these things to be called at the start of this. I have to just call this at that when main window is loaded. Where the main window, when this all the item will load, I should update this. Let's start. Now it has been inserted in this data. Now what are the text? This first item will be taken as things, means this is the reference, and these all are the values for a specific field. The tree view will take like this. So I have made, I think here in tree view we can see that. I will show you here in the code for this. Here you have noticed that name, quantity, cost. You can call this, I think this should be called as rate, because these are columns, three columns. The values of columns we have given at the values, and one, this is the index one. I think where that window has moved. this is the index, this is the text of the index, and these are the values of the columns. So you have got this, but you can call this when it has been inserted any data. Here is the function. When you insert this data, then you can make this. Let's start again, and we can see. Here you have already. I will take Coke to quantity 12, generate bill. Now when I generate a bill, then all the things have been duplicated. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and 1 2 3 4 5 means there are more than that we need, means I have already 5 2 4 5, and again it has started from this point and added. Now for this, that I have already written the code, I have shown you that previously. Now you can use this. Now it should work for us. Now when there are 6 items, when I say chocolate shake, let's say banana shake, and I will use 2 quantity and generate. Now only this one item has been generated at the last, and this. Now we have to do something like this, but this window I will use for generating bill for single user. These are multi-user bills, means only single item bills. I will use multi item bills, so that I will use here generate bill button here and add item to cart here. Now I will code for now to button for now, and we will code later. Now in the main window, after this item add item, I will update item is equal to button window text is equal to item wide is equal to, I will use 15 cm, height to 2, and I will give command later. For this I will grid this. Row to same is equal to 1, column to 1, I think this, pad x to 10 comma 0, and pad y is equal to 10 comma 0. Now this has been done, and next button I will use here, this show all entry. This will be button window text is equal to show entries, wide is equal to 15, and height is equal to 2. Now copy this thing and paste below. I think entry y and column is equal to 2. Now I will change this, where is that generated bill, to add to list. Add to list. This will be good for us to set, and at the last I will generate bill on the think I have to generate after this. Bill is equal to button. I will make this button with window text is equal to bills, and here is equal to 15. No height will be given with this. This command later, but we have to grade this. Row is equal to last row was, I think this is 5. No, 4 is out that. Bills, bill TV, bills TV. You think there is bills TV dot row is equal to 5 means we have to this column is equal to, I will use this column to 4 is equal to wide is equal to 15. Sorry for I have used this. No need of pad X and pad Y. I should get the right. There is something wrong in this. Yes, this should be equal. Then I have done some mistake here. Something is wrong here. What was that? Wide. So it all the things is good, but at the last. Let's run again and see. Now I have generated bill here. I have to pad to Y position. Now it is nice. I have button for this update item. So entry something like this. We will do two things later. So entries is all these only these things. We have to make new window to show all this item, and here go back like this, go back, and so into the update item we will have this tkinter and all this field 1 2 3 4 all the fields, so that we could update that value. We can place these values here and set that variable here, and we could update item by changing these variables, so that we could easily update it. That will be done by clicking on this. When you double click that, it will be automatically generated on that one. For now we will not do better, but in next video we will create the list, like a user want one banana shake, two chocolate shake on coke. Then we would we could or we will able to generate a bill of this multiple item at one. For that we will first of all add and show that item to this. Every time we add that item, then when the demand of user has been over, then we could click on this button and we could first of all we will make the sleep style in this command line. Then we could try to print that in our printer. Thank you for watching this video. We will meet in next video.